YouTube fans, this is TheSkulKlown here to review The Last StarFighter. This movie is hands down the greatest movie of all time. Yes, it's cheesy. Yes, it has fun of what it is. But it is one of the first, it actually is the first CGI movie of all time. It's one of the first CGI movies of all time. But still, this movie is the reason why we still have CGI movies to this day. So if any of you guys are like, fuck CGI, this and that, well, you might have to take this movie to court if you hate CGI movies, because this movie uses CGI, even though it's but it's still freaking awesome. And to quote Rob Walker, if you haven't watched this movie, educate yourselves. Watch this movie now if you haven't watched it. Don't even watch this review. Go and watch this movie. There. And before I get started, this is for the Myers fanatic. That was a Chucky laugh. So I tried to do it really well. If that's not good, I try again next time. But anyways, let's review this freaking awesome movie. He plays this game, and he's just a kid in a trailer park, you know, and he plays this game that's called StarFighter. And it looks really, really dope.
StarFighter, you have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Sewer and the Klown Armada. Get ready? Prepare for blast.
Everybody talks about this game, like, at least in this trailer park. And it's funny, it's just this game that everyone goes crazy about. When Alex is trying to beat the high score, everyone's like, yo, Alex is about to beat the high score, let's go, let's go. Everyone comes in. I remember when I first saw this movie, I was just like, you know, you do know it's just a video game, man. But it took place in the 80s. At that time, if it took place in the 70s also, 70s and 80s, video games were amazing. They were something that were part of pop culture, and when the gaming crash happened, people thought, that's it. It was a fad that came and gone and would never be seen again. Then all of a sudden, a plumber came out of the ashes and said, let's go! And video games were basically, everything was history after that. And then in this movie, when people are like ganging up on Alex just to see him beat the high score, it is amazing. He does. He beats the high score and it's freaking amazing. When he beats the high score, everyone goes apeshit. He kisses his girlfriend. His brother goes crazy for him, like, yeah, you got this. And the cat and the dog are like, whoa, you got it, you do it. And then when he passes it, he claps everybody's, well, he doesn't clap everybody's hand. He's just like high-fiving everybody. I would have done the same thing too. I beat the high score, bitch, yes. And he's going to tell his mom. And once he tells his mom gives him a letter. She's like, here.
Go to City College with your friends.
Yeah, the letter was about him not going to college. He really didn't get, you know, he didn't get his voucher, technically, you know. And it sucks that he couldn't go to college, but even his mom is like, you still can go to City College with your friends, but he doesn't want that. He wants to go to those big colleges. He doesn't want to go to a city college. He wants to do something bigger with his life. That's what he's imagined, and it all came crashing down with this fucking letter. It is disappointed. And in the movie, Maggie doesn't want to, you know, Maggie's like, I can't believe you're leaving, but that was before he got the letter and found out that he's not going to college. He's not going to, you know, state college. Is going to basically, you know, other colleges. And he doesn't really want that. And he gets so mad, he leaves and he crumbles up the paper and throws it at the freaking sign. That he throws it at the sign, and then all of a sudden, the Starfighter arcade machine starts rumbling up. What the fuck did I just smoke? And all of a sudden, the freaking Back to the Future car comes out of nowhere, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? And then all of a sudden, some guy opens the door, and he's like, hello, my name is Centauri, and I've seen them come and I've seen them go, but you're the best, my boy. And he's like, I have a proposition for you. Would you like to know? Alex is like, yeah. And Centauri's like, yes. And I'm just like, holy crap. Centauri is one of the best characters in this movie. I could just praise every character in this movie alone, just because all of them are awesome in their own way. But Centauri is the reason why Starfighter even exists. He created the game so he can recruit other people from the galaxy to defend the Star Lead, to defend the Armada. Well, to go against the Armada, to be quite honest. And to become a Starfighter, which in the galaxy, very far, far away, it's a dream come true for a lot of people in space, in the galaxy. But for Alex doesn't think it's a dream come true. He thinks it's not right at all, whatsoever, literally. But eventually he goes to an area that he's like, where the fuck am I, Centauri?
Centauri, what's going on here?
He's just saying how delighted he is that you're here. And if there's anything he can do to make your stay more enjoyable, just give him a ring.
My stay? What are you talking about? Where are we?
Welcome to Rylos.
And Alex basically kind of finds out that he's like in the video game. Not in the video game. That would have been a totally different story. That would have been like Tron level. But this movie does really good of what it does to just to be like, what the, with this character named Alex. Alex is just like, the fuck is going on here? And rightfully so. I would have been like, what the fuck's going on here too? Then when he finds out that he's part of this mission that was part of a video game, he's just like, the fuck is going on here? He meets all these interesting characters also, and they give like a little chip on them so they can communicate and all that. And there is a flaw with that at the end of the movie, but overall this movie is still fine. And if you guys know what I'm talking about with that little chip with the voice recorder by the end, you know what I'm talking about, but I won't spoil it for anyone that does not know. Just watch the movie and find out for yourself. And then eventually Alex meets Ghidorah. I hope I pronounce his name right. These names are kind of tricky. I'm not the best person to say names, but again, I love this character. He's so much fun.
This is a restricted area, off limits to... My apologies, Starfighter. Star Navigator First Class Greg, got your service.
Greg, not Ghidorah, sorry guys. Greg is actually a really great character. He is literally, he technically helps Alex along his journey, and it's really great. I love these two characters. They had so much chemistry, and I love it. From the moment they bump each other to the end of the movie when they fly up in space together. It's amazing. You're there from beginning to end, and you're happy that Alex met Greg. Literally, you just happy they met each other. And eventually, Alex tells Greg that I don't want to be a starfighter. And obviously, James Holiday, I'm sorry, Centauri is like, what?
To be a starfighter.
Want to be a... Are you a coward? Are you crazy? You didn't tell me about any of this. Return the money, Centauri.
I'm sorry. I love that part of the movie. It's like one of the funniest parts of the whole movie. There's other parts that are funny in this movie too, like with with Alex's brother with his Playboy magazines. That is the highlight of the whole movie too. It's like, shut up, we're also going to tell mom about your Playboy magazines. But after that, Centauri takes Alex back home to Earth, and he's like, don't want to be a freaking, you don't want to be a starfighter, you want to be a regular person in life, boring ass motherfucker. Fine. Then obviously, before that happens, you get this character named Zul, or Zul. Well, not Zul, like from Ghostbusters, but Zur. And it kind of pays homage to Zur from Toy Story. Kind of see what you did there, movie. Kind of see what you did there. Nice reference, Toy Story. I see what you did. And also with this movie, this character Zul is, at first you think he's a badass, like showing his head and freaking be like, no, I command this, and I will destroy you all, and I will be. Literally, he just wants to like have power, and the thing is, he's the weakest bitch. Once you find out that he's like, you're a punk. You're nothing but a punk. And I love this character for that. Zul is a character you'd be like, he's intimidating. Then when you meet him, be like, you're a punk. Then when he leaves, it's like, you're a punk, but I enjoy the fuck out of you. Please come back. How come there's not a second movie with this guy? How come there's not a second movie when Alex kicks this guy's ass? I wish there was. I wish there was a second movie between Alex versus Zul. Zurg. That would be awesome. That would be fucking awesome. Zul, Zurg, whatever. I love this character just because he's a fucking, his daddy didn't pay attention to him. And he's crying about it like a little bitch. And once you find out that he's not that high up, and these two guys that are walking for him are like, oh, we have to get rid of him. One of those guys says one of the best lines in the whole movie. I will spoil it, but I won't say it here. Obviously, I'll get to that to the end. So when Centauri brings back Alex to Earth, he's just like, here, he gives him another chance. He gives him a thingamajig that looks like one of those things that you just make pictures of. It's kind of funny. And Alex looks at it, he's like, nah. And then Centauri's like, whoa, you're giving up history here, kid. Did this person and this person give up? No. I forgot what he said, but it is true. Did Christopher Columbus say fuck that? Nope. He tried to destroy everything possible. Thank you, founding fathers. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you for, like, shit. But anyways, literally, Alex is like, I don't want it at all. And he just gives it to, and he wants to give it to Centauri, and Centauri's like, no. And Alex is just like, well, here's a clip.
Guys, I'm a kid from a trailer park.
If that's what you think, then that's all you'll ever be.
One of the best lines in the whole movie. Most people be like, you don't have to watch the movie to get that. I know, but you know how sometimes you just forget, you get depressed, and life gets you down, and so many things happen to you that put weight on you. You're just like, fuck this shit. Fuck it all, you know? And then a movie comes on, and you watch it, and then you hear the quotes from the movie, and it just inspires you just to get back up and do it again. Just get back up, basically get back on that horse and ride it again, you know? And it's one of the best lines in the whole movie. I love these actors just because they just sell it well, and you believe it. Yes, you believe it. It's really, really good. I love it. I just love the acting in this movie. It's just top-notch, great, hilarious at times, but in a way, it's believable hilarious. It's not like stupid hilarious. It's like, oh, that is actually funny, you know? So Alex is just like, fine, forget it. He goes back home, and he finds out that he has a robot twin. Yeah, just to keep him there to, you know, for him to be a starfighter. And he's like, wait, the robot is like, wait, what are you doing here? And he's like, I'm not doing this shit. It's crazy up there. It's like, oh, really? What? Are you gonna, what, save the whales? Pfft. When I heard that, I was like, damn. Are there more bigger problems in the universe than just saving the whales and trying to help, I don't know, African people? Really? Is the universe so big and massive that we need to worry about that instead of just a little tiny planet? Probably. Who knows? And once Alex presses the button just to send the robot back, all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere and tries to shoot him. And he's like, what the fuck? And Centauri comes back and Centauri's like, are you going to be a starfighter or not? Because if you don't, these guys are going to keep coming back. And one of the reasons why I had the robot here is, you know, so they could kill him instead. And the robot's like, what? I thought we were friends. You know? And so Alex does go back to become a starfighter. And once he does come back, Centauri is kind of damaged a bit. And I don't want to spoil what happens to Centauri, you just watch it. But when he goes back to the main place that they went to, like, see Ghidorah and everything like that, the whole place exploded. It destroyed everything, and Zora is pretty much of a badass when he did that. Zora is basically, it's like, basically Zora is such a funny ass character and such a dumb fucking character also, that, but he's also a monster. He's a monster that he just destroys this place and everyone dies, and then when Alex comes back, he's just like, holy crap, girl, you're alive and this place is destroyed. I didn't know this place was destroyed. And when it's destroyed, it's like, you know what, Alex, me and you are gonna actually go out of space and defeat Zora. And it's like, okay, fine, that's cool. Where are the other starfighters? The other ones, they're all gone. Wait, I'm the only one? Yeah?
Yeah! What? What?
Kind of upset too. I'm like, I'm the last one. We're gonna get slaughtered. We're about to die. That's the spirit. It's like, no, we're gonna die. It's like, yes. I always wanted to die in a great balls of fire. Misery. But when eventually they do end up fighting Zor, and it's really cool. It's really epic and everything. And before they do destroy Zor's place, he leaves and escapes. Because obviously we find out that he's a piece of shit and he's a punk. It's like, yo, punk, get out of here. And the two guys do, obviously they already know that. So they get rid of him. And it's like, I'm in charge now. And I love the guys' look, that the people that got rid of Zor. I love their look. It is kind of demon-like, but at the same time, it's not really demon-like. It's more like to me, it kind of reminds me of like a tree and a monster come to life. I don't know, it just reminded me of that. I don't know, that's just me. But when that happens, Death Bloom happens. Yes, there's so many enemies all around that Alex is like, oh my god, what am I going to do? And Ghidorah is like, well, Ghidorah. Literally, Greg is like, press it. And he's like, wait, hold on for a minute, hold on. Oh shit, this is fucking awesome. Look at this shit. Death Bloom, bitch. That epicness proportion, literally. They go after the command ship, and the command ship looks pretty cool, to be honest. I like the way it looks. Simple, effective, yeah, a nice design. I like the design. Again, it's simple. I wish there were toys about this. Literally, I wish there were toys of line of starfighters. That would be awesome. I would buy every figure possible, even the figures that died in the movie. Put them out. I'll buy them. Why not? So they go after technically they go after the mothership, but not really. But they go after the ship and they blow it up, and they could use the Death Bloom, but they can't because it needs to be restored, and plus they do need to fire at the command ship. It's just that Death Bloom really suffered a lot on the ship, so they had to fix it and all that. It happens really quick, and then boom, shoot the freaking heck out of them. And then one of the captains is like, oh my god, the moon is grabbing us. What are we going to do? And then the epic line happens.
What do we do? We die.
Epic line. Alex basically goes back home. Before then, a lot of people were like, well, even Zor's father, he was just like, you're gonna be part of this league, right? Everyone's died, and I need a captain, and why not you and go do it. And to be honest, when I heard that, I was like, that's cool. But he has to go back home, and what's going to happen, you know? He's like, are you going to stay? Of course he's going to stay. And it's like, in the back of your head, you're like, no, what do you mean he has to stay? He has to go back home. He has to at least tell somebody he has to leave, you know? Fuck. And he does. He goes back and he gets, you know, Maggie again. And I haven't talked much about Maggie, but Maggie is such a great character. I love her so much. She is, again, one of the highlights of this movie, and she's adorable. She is, and she's fucking sexy. When she has those pigtails, oh my god. I'm sorry. I lost my shit when I saw her like that. I was just like, yes, have me. And once Alex gets Maggie, which is an awesome scene, it looks beautiful.
Alex?
Hi, Max.
Alex and Maggie go up with Gert to outer space, and Alex's brother looks up in the sky because obviously he's ready to become a starfighter. He's going to train with that video game to become the next starfighter. He looks up, sees his brother, and he says, wow. And you know what? The movie ends. And that is how you end this movie. This movie is one of the best video game movies of all time. One of the best sci-fi movies of all time. One of the best CGI movies of all time. This movie is amazing. And to be quite frank, if anyone doesn't like the CGI, just remember this. The people that saw this CGI made Jurassic Park. And that's all I have to say. This is the TheSkulKlown, signing off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. And will you be the Starfighter? I don't know. It's pretty epic to me. I want to be your Starfighter.